Welburn from the Leconfield restaurant in Petworth. I'm here at the Barfoots Production Kitchen to do a fantastic dish matching their ingredients with some lovely meat from the Lake District. I love pork cheeks. I think they're a fantastic product. I think they're really underrated. We've brined it first, we've sealed the pork cheek, we've then braised that in dark beer for around 6 hours, really gently, low heat, to get them really nice and tender. Next part of the dish is going to be some lovely broccoli puree. I'm just going to cut it down a bit smaller from the stalk. I'll leave the florets at the end. Obviously they're very, very tender and cook very quickly. These will be placed in the boiling salted water first. So I'll give them a minute or two first just to literally break them down. I'll add the florets at the end. That's purely for the colour and the freshness of the broccoli. Whilst I'm waiting for them to come to the boil, I will now prep some asparagus, some lovely, lovely asparagus. So a couple of these I'm going to char grill. So this is going to be sort of slightly different texture and flavour to the dish. Like I said, we're literally going to peel these really thinly to get nice ribbons of asparagus, which will, at the end, will dress in a little bit of herb vinaigrette and just garnish the plate. So the water's boiling now, rapidly boiling. That's really important. You do not want to bring the water temperature down or else your vegetables are going to go brown. They're super tender, they do not take long. But you have to make sure that they are cooked all the way through. So the broccoli's been drained now. We're now going to puree this in a liquidizer. So you have a fantastic puree now, nice and smooth. Obviously now we want to check the seasoning and make sure that we're happy with the seasoning. Vegetables take a lot of seasoning. I think it's something that some people forget. Okay, so we have the puree, we have the braised pork cheeks, and we have the start of the asparagus salad. The final step now is the char grilled asparagus. So we'll go over to the char grill, get a nice colour on this and a nice roast. So we have the grilled asparagus, we have the raw asparagus ready to be dressed. We've also got some lovely bitter watercress, another fantastic British ingredient. We have the broccoli puree we made before. And to finish off the pork cheeks before we plate up, I'm literally going to get a pan on the stove. We're going to add the pork cheeks. We're going to get a bit of colour. We've already sealed them, braised them. We're going to get a bit more colour on these. It's that kind of like sticky glaze that everyone loves about braised meat. Just added a couple of sprigs of thyme, just that nice little herby note. And the stock that we used to braise the cheeks before, we now add back to the pan, and then we begin just purely to glaze, reduce down that liquid. And obviously we're not looking here to cook the cheeks because we've already cooked them before. They've been braised, they're nice and tender, they're perfectly cooked. We're just glazing them, finishing them off, making them look a bit more attractive and a lot more tasty. So we're going to plate up now. The first component, broccoli puree. I'm just going to brush across the plate, place the pork cheeks on, and then assemble the garnish around the pork cheeks. So we have one, and then we just start to dress the plate with the asparagus salad. We finish with a small drizzle of the herb oil, and the final piece, the pork crackling that everyone loves. So that's the asparagus salad and char grilled broccoli puree, Lake District Farm pork cheeks and crackling.